Good morning, lifers.
Good morning.
We are back with another video. We appreciate you guys tuning in. This time we have something special for you. We are at SeaWorld in San Antonio today. Today we're gonna try a ride or two, not all of them. We will definitely try the food and see what else this park has to offer. Hopefully we can help you guys figure out whether or not you want to visit SeaWorld here in San Antonio.
And while we're here, we're gonna give you some tips on what to and what not to bring, and just things that you need while you're in SeaWorld. Let's go check it out.
All right, guys, so one of the first things I want to show you is before you even get into the park, something really cool happens out here. These covers behind us that people are parking under, also dual purpose. That's sunlight harvesting. So those are solar panels that are powering up something out here. I don't know what it is, but I thought that was pretty cool dual purpose of the solar panels. You can also park under them as covered parking. So let's head inside the park.
So one thing to know when you're visiting the park, they are cashless. So make sure you have money on a card. However, if you don't, they have a kiosk right here where you can go cash the card.
So guys, we made it into the park. All six of us are, I think we're in the park, but I'm sure we'll have to go through a gate up here somewhere because I see fencing all the way around this first entrance section. So let's see if we can get in here and see what's going on in this park. You excited?
I'm super excited. I've been waiting for this for a long time, and here we are. Today is the day, guys.
So we already started out by going the wrong way. We went over to the Aquatica side and just realized that that's a whole water park over there on that side. And we needed to be going toward the SeaWorld side. So we're headed that way now.
Can you pet them?
So guys, one thing you definitely want to keep in mind coming to this park is making sure you fully understand how the tickets work. Because we spent probably an hour just trying to get into the park. First, we went the wrong way. Then we got sent back because we didn't have our tickets in order. So we got sent back to the front of the store to guest services, or the front of the park to guest services. And it took us a minute to figure our passes out because we bought them all at the same time online, and my sister got them all for us online at the same time. And they all came in one email, all in my name. So we were a little confused, but I think we might have it sorted out. We're at least in the park now. So the next thing we have to figure out the food vouchers and how that works, and how our quick queue works as well. So if you get the quick queue, you're supposed to be able to skip the line. So we'll figure that out. So guys, we just rode the Steel Eel. You might be able to see it over my shoulder here. That ride was completely exhilarating. It was a ton of fun.
See if you get
standing on the ground, it looks a lot less intimidating and a lot less violent than it actually was. It was extremely fun, but it throws you in the air and it slams you down, not hurtfully, but it's a really exciting ride. So if you like roller coasters, the Steel Eel is the one you should jump on. All right, let's talk about one of the coolest creatures on the planet, literally, penguins. These flightless birds may not take to the skies, but they're expert swimmers, built for life in the water. With their sleek bodies and strong flippers, penguins can zip through the ocean like torpedoes, reaching speeds up to 15 miles per hour. There are over 18 species of penguins, and while we often picture them as waddling through the snow in Antarctica, not all penguins live in the cold. Some, like the African and Galapagos penguin, hang out in much warmer climates. Today, we got to see these adorable birds up close, watching them hop from rock to rock, dive underwater, and waddle around like little tuxedo gentlemen. They may look cute and cuddly, but penguins are also super resilient, thriving in some of the harshest environments on Earth. And fun fact, many penguin species mate for life, taking turns caring for their eggs and chicks. Teamwork at its finest. Let's take a moment to appreciate one of the ocean's most adorable and underrated birds, the puffin. With their colorful beaks and clown-like expressions, puffins are often called sea parrots or even clowns of the sea. And once you see them up close, it's easy to see why. The bright orange beak, it actually gets more vibrant during mating season. Talk about dressing to impress. Puffins are expert flyers and swimmers. In the air, they flap their wings up to 400 times per minute, zipping along at speeds of 50 miles per hour. And underwater, they use those same wings like flappers to dive deep and chase after fish. Think of them as little feathered torpedoes. Even cooler, puffins are serious nesters. They dig burrows in cliffs or grassy hillsides and return to the exact same nesting spot every year. Both mom and dad take turns feeding their chick, bringing back fish lined up perfectly in their beaks, sometimes 10 at a time. Getting to see these incredible birds today was definitely a highlight. They're quirky, hardworking, and totally unique, and honestly, we're now part of the Puffin fan club for life. So guys, what's happening right now in SeaWorld is what's called a 7 Seas food tour. So we decided to come to Jamaica to try the food over here. This is our trial for the 7 Seas food tour. We'll get something else later because we do have food vouchers that we paid for before we came in. So we'll let you know what's going on with those as well. All right guys, so I got the barbecue jerk with the white cheddar macaroni. I want to see what it tastes like. We're here in Jamaica. That's really, really good. Very savory. You got the sweet with the pork. The texture is really great. The white cheddar macaroni is a really good balance between the sweet and savory. Now, these are very modest portions, I'll say, but still pretty good. You wanna try it?
Sure.
You wanna try some? So now we're over here getting ready to see the Orca experience. So the killer whales will splash around in the water for a little while. But I want to tell you about the barbecue that we just ate.
That would be a shower. That'd be another one.
It's good enough.
I'm trying to understand.
Brisket was a little fatty. And the ribs were, you could tell it was like liquid smoke, and the stuff is cooked somewhere else before it's brought over here. But it's good enough to keep you from feeling like you got ripped off. So don't shy away from it if you like barbecue and you know you're gonna be in the park for a while. It'll be fine to grab that, but don't expect high quality barbecue
Have y'all ever been on the ocean?
Amusement park. That's kind of rare, so unless it's Dollywood. Anyway, let's see what the Orcas have to offer for us, and then we're done with the park for the day. We're gonna head out and get some rest. And just like that, our day at SeaWorld San Antonio comes to a close. It started off a little hectic as we tried to sort out our tickets, but once we got inside, the magic kicked in. We wandered the park, sampled delicious bites from the Seven Seas Food Festival, and took on the thrills of the Steel Eel. We cooled off with the penguins and puffins, and were absolutely blown away by the killer whale and dolphin shows. And of course, no perfect day ends without a stop for donuts on the way out. Spending the day with family, making memories, and soaking in all the fun, this trip was truly unforgettable. Thanks so much for coming along for the ride. If you enjoyed it, be sure to like and subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss out on our next adventure. Until then, stay curious and keep exploring.